Have you ever seen someone who looks like they are successful, but is screaming inside? If you feel guilty whenever you stop, if you keep taking on more work even though you do not even know where it is leading, and if people close to you start asking, "What are you doing all this for?" but you cannot answer, this video is not here to tell you how hardworking you are. It is here to tell you that hard work without a direction may be making you run in circles, staying in the same place. And this is an ENTJ stuck in a loop, the TESE loop. It is one of the saddest states for an ENTJ, thinking they are moving forward when in reality they are running in circles through a hell of their own making. A simulated look at an ENTJ's life stuck in a loop. Situation 1. I can't rest, or someone else will get ahead of me. Action overload.
Are you going home early today? Let's go get something to eat.
I can't. The work isn't finished yet.
But you finished it this afternoon. You already sent the project to your boss.
Yeah, well, I need to plan some things in advance.
Most people work because they have work to do, but an ENTJ stuck in a loop creates more work for themselves because having nothing to do makes them feel guilty, as if they are losing to someone, even though no one is competing with them. Situation 2. Patience at rock bottom, the impatient tyrant. During a work meeting.
I think we should analyze this data a little more carefully before sending it. Too slow. This is enough. Just send it for now. We'll fix any problems later. I want results now. Why is everyone working so slowly? If no one else can do it, I'll just do everything myself.
At that moment, all she could feel was frustration. She thought she had to carry the whole world on her shoulders and had already labeled everyone else as incompetent. But the sad truth is, she was simply too impatient to wait for other people to explain. And the success she is desperately trying to grab right now may end up being low-quality success that destroys the team's ability to work together.
Situation 3. Using stimulation to deal with stress, impulsive pleasure. An ENTJ after work carrying all the stress that has built up during the day.
I'm so exhausted. Whatever, I need to have some fun today. Order enough food to fill the whole table. Start adding things to my online shopping cart like crazy. Book a trip for this long weekend right now.
Not long after, surrounded by the things they just bought and a table full of leftover food, they stare at the ceiling and feel even more guilty and empty than before. Situation 4. Running away from your own feelings, the emotional escape. An ENTJ is lying in bed when suddenly feelings of loneliness, sadness, or exhaustion flash through their mind.
No, don't think about that useless stuff. It's a waste of time. I'll watch YouTube and listen to a self-improvement podcast instead. Or maybe I'll get up and check my stocks.
They will try to find something to do to distract themselves and escape their own vulnerability. But can you really run away from it?
How can you tell when an ENTJ is stuck in a loop?
1. Focusing on quantity more than the real goal. You are busy all the time, constantly doing one thing after another. But if someone asks, "Where is all this taking you 5 years from now?" you cannot answer, or you give a vague answer. You simply need the feeling that you are doing something to escape your anxiety. 2. Making quick, impulsive decisions. Impulsive. Normally, an ENTJ has sharp, long-term vision, an eye. But when stuck in a loop, you use your supporting function, SE, in the wrong way. Chasing only temporary excitement, jumping in before you have all the information, acting first and dealing with the consequences later. 3. Zero patience for other people. Everyone seems slow, annoying, and irritating. You may become a dictator that no one wants to be around. 4. Running away from silence and vulnerability. You cannot stand doing nothing, because whenever silence appears, the tiredness, exhaustion, or hidden failures you have swept under the rug start to rise to the surface. So you keep searching for excitement or outside stimulation to cover them up. 5. Feeling tired without knowing why. Your body says it is exhausted and wants to rest, but your mind keeps pushing you to continue because you are afraid that if you stop, you will have nothing left to hold on to, or that your life is about to fail. A practical way out. Unlock the ENTJ and return to your true self. You probably think we are going to tell you to let go or go meditate, right? The answer is no. Those solutions may not work well for an ENTJ. So how about trying solutions that actually fit the way you think? Step 1. Ask yourself one question before accepting new work. Before saying yes to a new project or activity, stop and ask yourself just one question. Where will this take me 1 year from now? If you cannot answer, say no for now. This is how you train your NI, long-term vision, to come back and do its job properly. Step 2. Turn your work schedule into a schedule for doing nothing. Since you like following schedules, put this on your calendar too. For example, 7 to 7:30 p.m. Sit there and do absolutely nothing. Let your feelings pass through you. No phone, no thinking about work. Treat it like a national-level mission that must be completed.
Step 3. Accept that vulnerability is not failure. Being tired, discouraged, or unsure of where to go next does not mean you are incapable. It simply means you are human. Give yourself permission to press the pause button sometimes. Taking one step back to see the bigger picture is much smarter than stubbornly running into a concrete wall. Good job. Step 4. Find someone who is brave enough to ask questions that make you stop and think, such as an INTJ, INTP, INFJ, or simply a friend who dares to ask directly, "What are you doing this for?" Or, "Does this really matter to you?" Then listen without becoming defensive. Questions like these can bring you back to your senses quickly when you realize you have been running without any direction.
You are always the fastest person in the room. You get the most work done, have the longest checklist, and look like the hardest worker in every group. But if someone asks what all of this running is for, silence. You cannot answer either. No one gives a prize to the person who runs the fastest in the wrong direction. Because in the end, what you have truly lost is not your energy or your hard work, but the compass you once had clearer than anyone else. And choosing to stop and ask yourself where you are going does not make you slower. It simply makes every step you take afterward more meaningful. So, how are you doing, ENTJs? Did this feel like someone secretly watching your life? Or do you have an ENTJ friend who is going overboard with their energy? Try sending them this video as a gentle reminder. If you enjoy deep dives into MBTI behavior that make things easy to see and understand, please follow and like to support us. Or if you were stuck in a loop about something, leave a comment and share it with us. Or just vent. We are waiting to read them. See you in the next video. Bye.